to Ironbeard Yoga. I am your host and yoga instructor, Robert Ironbeard. Today's practice is going to be 60 minutes of power Vinyasa, 1 hour of power. We're going to start things off standing, so when you're ready, we'll take to the top of our mats. Take those arms up overhead, get a big stretch here, awakening our bodies. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Forward fold. Bend the knees, grab the ankles. Releasing our head. You can take a few yeses or nos while you're here. Really soften those knees though. Get the belly on the thighs. Staying here just for a couple breaths as we settle in. On that next inhale, we're going to come into our halfway lift. Hands below the knees, scapula draw in and down the back. Root down here, or if you like to deepen, you can always come up on the toes. Take an inhale. Hands down to the mat, settle into high plank, exhale. Slowly lowering down onto our knees. Seat back towards our feet, child's pose, extending those arms all the way out, finding length and reach. Surrendering into our earth. Pachimama. You can come up on the spider hands if you like. Gently walking them away. Let's walk those hands back towards us. We're going to peel ourselves up back into our neutral table. Hands are stacked under the shoulders, knees under the hips. On an inhale, let's take that right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, but don't settle. Reach as far as you can over to that left side. Inhale, take the right arm back up and high. On the exhale, this time we'll settle into that right shoulder, coming down, threading the needle. Settle here. If you like to set up for a balance pose, you can always take that left arm extended out, keeping it rooted and grounded. And then you can always take the left leg up and high. Taking a couple rounds of breath. As always, have fun with your practice, but listen to your own body. When you're ready, that left leg can come down. Left hand returns to our face. On the inhale, we're going to take the right arm back up and high to neutralize. And then on the exhale, hand can come down to the earth. Back in neutral table. We're going to take the left arm up and high on the inhale. Reaching as high as we can, opening. On the exhale, thread the needle, but don't settle. Reach as far over to the right as you can. Back on the inhale, we'll take the left arm up and high. Exhale, thread the needle, left under right. This time we'll settle into the left shoulder, coming all the way down into the earth. Root down here. If you want to deepen, you can always take the right arm out, keeping it grounded. Setting up for our balance, we can take the right leg up and high. Opening up those rear delts. Wonderful stretch. When we're ready, the right leg will come down, re-root, take the right hand back to our face. On the inhale, left arm high, peeling open. Exhale, hand will come down to the earth. You can take a couple wags of the tail if you like. Settling back into table. Taking that right arm by our ear, reaching to the front wall. That left leg can draw up parallel to the mat. You can take a couple wrist circle or ankle circles while we're here. Syncing up to our breath. Let's take a big inhale, reaching as far as we can. On the exhale, right elbow, left knee connect. Inhale will grow long. Exhale, right elbow, left knee connect. Inhale, growing long. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Knee down, hand down. Wrist circle if you need. Taking the left arm by our ear, we're going to reach to the front wall. Right leg can draw up parallel to the mat. You can take some wrist circles or ankle circles. Syncing up to the breath, finding reach, take an inhale. On the exhale, left elbow, right knee connect. Inhale, growing long. Exhale, left elbow, right knee connect. Inhale, reach into the front and back wall. Exhale, left elbow, right knee connect. Knee down, hand down. Wrist circle if you need. Tuck those toes, seat to the high, down dog. Pushing those palms away from that center line. Drawing those hearts towards our thighs. You can settle by taking a few calf stretches if you like, walking our dog. Maybe you're saying a few yeses or nos, loosening up that neck tension. Have fun, explore your mat. Find your best down dog. Staying here for a few breaths. When we're ready, we'll come up onto those toes. Tiptoe towards your hands. Stay on the toes if you can. Maybe you come up on the spider hands. Surrender the crown though, no tension in the neck. It's a unique forward fold. Soften those knees if you like. We'll take an inhale, and on the exhale, we'll root those feet and surrender into our forward fold. No tension in the neck, we're going to surrender the crown. You can take a few yeses or nos, grabbing those ankles. Ragdoll by taking hands into opposite elbows. When we're ready, we'll release spine. On the inhale, we're going to peel up one vertebrae at a time. Head is last to come up, and then take those arms up overhead. Get a big stretch. On the exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms back up overhead, palms together. And then we're going to take it over to the right side wall, opening up our left side body. Inhale, back up to neutral. And on the exhale, take it over to the left side, opening up our right side body. Inhale, come back up to neutral. You can release that bind, reach up as high as you can. Just find length, and maybe we start to leave that mat. You can come up on those toes. Reaching as high as we can. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, root those feet forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up, exhale. Settle into our plank. When we're ready to descend, we're going to keep those elbows nice and tucked. Use your knees if you have to. Begin to rock forward and slowly descending. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down into your up dog or cobra. Inhale. Long in the spine, strong in those arms. Settle into this pose. Hang out here just for a couple breaths. We're going to take a big inhale. Tuck those toes. On the exhale, down dog. Seat to the high. Pushing those palms away from that center line. Let's come up on the toes, tiptoe towards your hands. When you get there, jump back, high plank, high push-up. Rock forward, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Flexing those knees, lowering those hips. Extending those arms. We're hovering the knees. Maybe we get those knees 2 to 3 inches above the mat. When we're ready, gaze forward. Walk, step, jump towards our hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. We're going to swan dive up, arms up overhead, inhale, nice and easy. Chair pose, exhale. Arms up by the ears, long in the spine, tucking that tailbone under. You can gently drop those hips to deepen. If you want to deepen further, you can always come up onto the toes. Or just stay rooted. This is your practice. Staying here for a few breaths. Trying to find stillness isn't always so easy. Take an inhale. And then on the exhale, forward fold, return to the earth, surrender down, belly on the thighs. you like to try a bind here, taking those hands behind our backs, palms together, interlace those fingers, hang out right here. Or if you want to deepen, extending the elbows, bringing our hands above our backs, drawing the scapula together. Listen to our body. Sometimes keeping the bind is difficult. You can always use a strap or a towel. Hands slowly return to our back, release bind. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back, high plank. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Centering up the left foot, we'll take the right leg up and high. You can take a couple ankle circles. Flex that right knee, roll that right hip over left, taking flip dog. Wild thing. When you're ready, take the right leg back up and high. Take an inhale, and then we're going to sweep it between our hands. Exhale. Stay up on those back toes. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, right side. Front knee stacked over the front ankle. Back heel stacked over the back toes. Come to neutral, we'll take our hands to heart center. Let's take the twist over to the right side, hooking that left elbow over the right knee. Twisting lunge. Coming back to neutral. Left leg's going to come up, meet the right. Root that left leg down. Right knee into chest. We're going to take bind to the right knee or the right foot with our left hand. Right hand can stay at heart center or take it to the hip. Or if you like to take the twist, taking the right arm to the back wall. Gazing over that right shoulder to deepen. Take that right knee back into chest. We'll release our bind, foot down, right leg back. We're going to step into pyramid pose. Straighten that front left leg. We're going to hinge at the hips, long in the spine, belly over that front thigh, surrendering our crown. You can frame the leg, the foot with blocks, or to the earth, or hands to our shin. From here, we're going to take our twisting triangle, left arm high. If this is too much on that front hamstring, draw that back foot up, shortening our gait, our base. Left hand down. When we're ready, flex that left knee. Come back up on those back toes. We're in our deep runner's lunge. You can take the knee here if you like. When we're settled, left arm high. Hand comes down, frame the foot. Drop that back heel. Right arm high. That left hand can stay on the outside or take it to the inside of that left foot, whatever's comfortable for you. Side angle pose. Find the length from right hand to right foot. Hand comes down. We're going to reframe the foot. Take that left foot back, high plank. Heels drop to the right, left arm high, side plank. Take the knee if you need, stack it right under the hip. Left hand down, we're going to slowly lower down onto our knees. Peeling ourselves up, setting up for our camel pose. Tuck those back toes, right arm by the ear, reach back, grab that left heel, surrendering our crown, gently pushing those hips forward. If you like to deepen, you can always point those toes. This is going to drop the base a little bit lower. Feel free to take a double bind here if you like, if your body allows. Inhale, coming back up to neutral. Switching sides, left arm by the ear. We're going to reach back, grab that right heel, block or earth. Taking that left arm to the back wall to deepen, gently drawing those hips forward. As always, listen to our body. Inhale, coming back up to neutral. Take a quick child's pose. Exhale, come on down to the earth. Just to neutralize that spine. Let's peel ourselves back up. Tuck those toes, seat to the high, down dog. Take a couple calf stretches if you like. Center up that right foot. I'm going to take the left leg up and high. Take a couple ankle circles if you like. Flex the left knee, roll the left hip over right for flip dog or wild thing. When you're ready, taking that left leg back up and high, three-legged dog. Take a big inhale, sweep it between our hands, exhale. Stay up on those back toes, inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, left side. Arms up by the ears, front knee stacked over that front ankle, back heel stacked over the toes. Taking those arms high and back if you like to deepen, those hips can drop. Or you can just stay neutral. When we're ready, we'll take those hands to heart center. Hinging forward, we're going to hook that right elbow over the left knee for twisting lunge. Staying strong in that back leg, strong in that front leg. Coming back to neutral. Reroot. We're going to take that right foot. It's going to meet the left. Taking that left knee into chest. Binding the left knee with our right hand or the left foot. You can find extension with that left leg. From here to deepen, you can take that left arm behind us, reaching to the back wall. Take our time in our balance poses. Set that dristi. Stay soft in those standing knees. This will help. Finding stillness can be difficult. Today I didn't have it. Feet come back down. We're going to step back with that left leg. Setting up for our pyramid pose. Hinging at the hips. Long spine down, surrendering the crown, belly over that front thigh. If this is too much on that front hamstring, draw that back foot up, shorten the base. You can frame the foot here with blocks, hands to the shin, wherever our body allows. No tension in the neck, trying to let the head hang. Setting up for our twisting triangle, keeping that left hand rooted and grounded, taking the right arm up and high. Not an easy pose by any measure. Right hand down, frame the foot, flex that front knee, come up on those back toes, deep runner's lunge. Settle here, right arm high, getting a little twist out of our runner's lunge. Right hand comes down. You can either keep it on the outside or the inside of that right foot. And then we're going to take the left arm high, dropping that back heel. We're in our side angle pose, finding reach from left hand to left foot. Left hand comes down. We'll frame that foot. Take that right leg back. High plank. Heels drop to the left, right arm high, side plank. Take the knee if you have to, stacking it right under the hip. Right hand down, we're back in our high plank. Seat to the high, down dog. When you're ready, we'll gaze forward, flex those knees, walk, step, jump towards those hands. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Settle here. Inhale, right arm high. Right hand down. Inhale, left arm high. Left hand down, forward fold, release. Take a couple ragdolls if you like, grabbing opposite elbows, or you can grab those ankles, pulling yourself down. The next inhale, we're going to peel up one vertebrae at a time. Head is last to come up, coming into our standing mountain pose, Tadasana. And then take those arms up overhead, palms together, big stretch here. Taking them to the back wall. Uddiyana Bandha, zipping it up 2 inches below the navel, firing up the lower belly. Flex the glute to protect the lower back. Gently pushing those hips forward. You can continue to deepen by bending the knees. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Exhale, forward fold. Neutralize the spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands down, walk, step, jump back, high plank. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Let's walk those hands towards our feet. Forward fold when you get there. Inhale, swan dive up, nice and easy, reaching high, hands up overhead. Exhale, swan dive back down. Hands back down to the earth, walk back into our down dog. Flex those knees, gaze forward, walk, step, jump towards our hands, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Swan dive up, inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Seat back. Long in the spine, arms up by the ears. Taking a couple rounds of breath. Let's take a big inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, hands down, walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Center up that left foot. We're going to take the right leg up and high. Three-legged dog. Take a big inhale. Sweep it between our hands. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Arms extend to the front and back wall. Front knee stacked over the front ankle. Drishti in over that front middle finger. Flip the front palm. Take it high and back. Warrior exalted. Come back to neutral, warrior two. Right forearm connects to the right thigh. Left arm high. Side angle pose. Make sure you're not putting too much weight on that front thigh, if any. You can always take that right forearm off the thigh. You can deepen by taking that right arm by the ear. Hands come down to the earth. We're going to frame the foot. Slowly lowering down on that left knee. We're going to take warrior on the knee. Rising up, arms up by the ears. Dropping those hips to deepen, taking those hands to the back wall. Let's come back to neutral. Setting up for a twist, we're going to take the left arm out in front of us, right arm draws behind us. Inhale, come back to neutral, and then take those hands down to the earth. Reframe that foot, take that right leg back up and high for three-legged dog. We're going to take a big inhale, finding reach, and then on the exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Setting up for pigeon. Slowly lowering down on that front thigh, coming down on the back leg. Pigeon pose, right side. Keeping those hips nice and square to the earth. If you like, you can slowly lower it down, bellying over that front thigh, or to deepen, you can push yourself into your back bend. I chose a little bit of both today. Begin to return to your breath, rinsing our bodies with our inhale, detoxing exhales. You can return to the spider hands if you like. If you like the flows that we've been bringing you, and you'd like to help our business, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button, share our flows with your friends. When we're ready, we'll inhale, coming back to neutral. We're going to slowly work ourselves out. To neutralize, let's set up for our three-legged dog. Tuck those back toes. Send that right leg back up and high. Inhale. On the exhale, slowly sweep it between our hands. Left foot meets the right. Jump back, high plank, high push-up. Rock forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Center up that right foot. We're going to take the left leg up and high. Three-legged dog, left side. Take an inhale. Sweep it between our hands. Exhale. Drop that back heel. Rise up. Warrior two. Inhale. Arms to the front and back wall. Hips are square to the side wall. Front knee stacked over that front ankle. Settling in here. Drifting over that front middle finger. When you're ready, we'll flip the front palm and take it high and back for Warrior Exalted. When you're ready, we'll come back to our warrior two. Left forearm connects to the left thigh, right arm high, side angle pose. Make sure you're not putting too much weight on that front thigh. You can take that left forearm off it. You can take the arms by their ears to deepen. This is a tough pose. Listen to our body. When we're ready, we'll take those hands down to the earth, reframe that foot, slowly lowering down on that right knee, taking warrior on the knee, arms up by the ears. Let's take goddess arms, flex those elbows, and take those arms high and back. Open up those hearts, take those hips down gently. Inhale, coming back to neutral. Setting up for our twist, we'll take the right arm out in front of us, left arm draws behind us. Inhale, come back to neutral. Hands down to the earth, frame the foot. We're going to set up for our three-legged dog, left side. Inhale, take that left leg up and high. On the exhale, left knee will connect to the left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee into chest. Inhale, take the left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Slowly lowering into our pigeon, coming down on that front thigh, lowering down on that back right leg. Square up those hips to the earth. Pigeon, left side. Gently pushing yourself in your back bend to deepen. As always, if you like our work here, please like and subscribe, share our flows, or come on in for a class. Or to settle in, you could slowly lower down on that front thigh, coming down to the earth. As always, staying as long as you need in these poses. Feel free to come out early. When we're ready, we'll walk those hands back towards us. Let's find neutral. We're going to set up for our three-legged dog, left side. Reroute those hands, tuck those back toes. And then nice and slow, we're going to take that left leg back up and high. Three-legged dog. Neutralizing the hip, the glute, finding reach and length. Take a big inhale, sweep it between our hands, exhale. Right foot meets the left, jump back, high plank, inhale. Rock forward, lower down, exhale, chaturanga. From here, we're going to take bow pose. Flex those knees, reach back, grab the outside edges of our feet, drawing those hearts up. Slowly lowering back down to the earth, we'll release our bind, flex those knees, windshield wiper the legs. When we're ready, we'll extend the legs, point the toes, stack our hands underneath our shoulders. Inhale, cobra, down dog, exhale. Walk, step, jump towards your hands. And then slowly lower down onto your seat. Navasana, boat pose. Finding balance on those seat points. To soften, you can take the hands to the earth, behind the knees, or deepening by keeping them extended out. Let's extend out, get as close as you can to the mat, and then take it back up, high boat. Slowly lower back down to low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat. Final one. Low boat, high boat. From here, we'll take those hands behind our seat, extend those legs out. We're going to take some flutter kicks. Maybe you take some big flutter kicks. Work those abs. Slowly come back down to the earth. Take those knees into chest. Give ourselves a loving hug. Take a few rocks from side to side, or forward and back. From here, let's set up for our shoulder stand. Tuck those elbows into our bodies. Flex those elbows. Set up our magic hands. And then kick those legs up over our torso. We're going to grab our lower back. Slowly choking up on our back if we like. Draw those elbows together. Try to leave a little lift between chin and chest, allowing air. If you can't breathe, then you're probably too deep in the pose. If you like to take plow, you can slowly let those feet draw behind our head, coming all the way down to our earth or blocks. Or if you're near the wall, you can walk down the wall. Plow pose. When we are ready, we're going to slowly work ourselves out, guide ourselves back to the earth, one vertebrae at a time. Let's retuck those feet into our seat. Take that left foot, cross it over the right knee, figure 4. Extend those arms out, root those shoulders, and then we're going to let the hips drop over to the right side until that left foot comes to the earth, or a block. Supine twist. Settle in here. You can gently gaze over the left shoulder to deepen. Stay in here for a few breaths, or as long as you like. A great restorative pose to the lower back. When we're ready, our gaze will come back to neutral. Knees can follow. Tuck those feet back in. Reset. Take that right foot, cross it over the left knee. Let those hips drop over to the left side. Supine twist left, keeping those shoulders rooted and grounded. We're going to gaze over our right shoulder to deepen. Taking our few rounds of breath. Stay as long as you like, as long as you need. When we're ready, our gaze will come back to neutral. Legs can follow. Take the knees back into chest. We'll reach through our thighs, grab the outside edges of our feet, stacking our ankles over our knees for happy baby pose. Taking a few restorative rocks from side to side. If you want to deepen, you can keep bind to those feet, extending them to the side wall, targeting those adductors and the inner thigh. If this is too much, you can take one leg out at a time. Or maybe you just want the hip opener, you can draw those elbows directly down into the earth. When we're ready, we'll release our bind. Take the feet together, tuck them in, knees flay out to the sides of the mat. Stay here as long as you like, as long as you need. A special shout out to our friends, our family, our yogis, our customers, viewers, anyone and everyone who practices with us in and out of our studio. We thank you all so very much. When you are ready, setting up for your final resting pose, Savasana, corpse pose. Extending those legs out, bringing our arms by our sides, palms face up, finding our anatomical neutral, rerouting to our earth, our Gaia, reconnecting with our breath, our hearts. Stay as long as you like, as long as you need. Bring awareness back into our bodies. Reconnecting with our breath. Wiggling the phalanges. Slowly making our way onto our right side body. Resetting our intention, mantra, or prayer. And when we're ready, making our way to seated. Thank you all so very much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. And until next episode, have a great day. Namaste. Take care.